Hi, I'm Brian Davis, the amateur cook with time on his hands. The dish I'm going to make in this episode is very simple. It's just marinated grilled chicken. Why am I doing such a simple dish? A friend of mine, Shane, comes out with me on my boat sometimes. I haven't got a mega super yacht, it's a 44-year-old labour of love, so don't think I'm some tycoon, right? And I like to barbecue on a little small barbecue that I have on the boat. And he's asked me, he said, can you upload your yogurt-based marinade recipe for chicken? Because I want to send it to my friends in South Africa and my relatives in Georgia. So Shane, this is for you. So it's very simple. It uses yogurt, then you know me, I've got lots of other ingredients to give it a nice flavour profile. And I finish it off using liquid smoke. The more I use liquid smoke, the more and more I'm becoming a fan of it. Let's go through the ingredients for today's yogurt marinated grilled chicken. We'll start with the marinade. We've got 1 cup of yogurt. I'm going to put that straight into my hand food processor. Use full fat yogurt. The reason is the fat will burn off when you grill the chicken and give a much better flavour and also a higher temperature when you cook. We've got 1 tablespoon of olive oil. It's the light olive oil that you use for frying and cooking. As I say, when you go onto a grill, particularly if you're going onto an open flame grill, when you burn regular extra virgin olive oil, you will get a bad taste. We've got 3 cloves of garlic. Adjust the garlic up or down to your own personal preference. 1 teaspoon each of pink Himalayan salt and ground black pepper. 1/2 cup of coriander. You can use coriander, you can use parsley, you could use basil. I like that little spicy flavour of coriander into the hand processor. Why do I put it all in the hand processor? Because I want the coriander in particular and the kaffir lime leaves that you'll see in a minute completely in small pieces. Then we've got 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke because it really gives a nice barbecue flavour. And I'm going to be cooking my chicken breasts on a regular grill. So if you're not cooking on a flame barbecue with chips, go for liquid smoke, it really works. Finally, Thai lime leaves. These give a great taste. I'm actually going to remove these stalks here by just cutting along there, right? Then I'm going to chop them up a little bit and into the processor. If you can't get lime leaves, use the zest of a lemon or a lime and a little bit of lime or lemon juice. But this really imparts a nice citric flavour which is different to regular lime juice or lemon juice. And finally, 4 nice chicken breasts. I will score these so we can get more of the marinade into them. What I do, I put them in a plastic bag, and I'll cook them tomorrow. But also what I do, if I'm planning ahead, if I bought fresh chicken breasts in bulk, I prepare a whole load and then I put them in bags in the freezer, in the marinade, so they're ready to go anytime I fancy a nice bit of grilled chicken. Okay, first I'll just show you how I prepare the lime leaves, but first I'm going to sharpen my knife using this lovely, really good little device called AnySharp. It is the best and easiest to use knife sharpener I've ever had. My sister bought it for me for Christmas, and it's really good. Look at how it takes metal off the knife and the edge. I now need to go and wash this because I don't want metal filings in my lime leaves. Just for the record, I'm not sponsored by any knife and I haven't received this free. As I said, it was a Christmas gift and it's really good. So we'll just bend these over and just cut along there, and that's that stem or stalk removed. So at the same time we can just chop it slightly like this to give the hand processor a bit of help, and that can go in there. Same with this one. You can just, the flavour from these leaves is just incredible. I wish there was a smell, something that captured the smell on the camera. Let's just take that off there. There we go, and that's all we need to do. And then just chop them up a bit. Okay, while I've got my knife out, I might as well take my chicken breasts, and we're just going to score them just like that. That's just going to allow the marinade to go inside. Don't go all the way through, just a light score, just open up, because the objective is to get as much marinade in. And you can see how this, I hardly have to put any pressure on the knife. It is so sharp. In fact, if I did put any pressure on the knife, it would cut through. That's how sharp it is. Whoopsie. So now what I'm going to do with my chicken breasts, before I mix up the marinade and put them in the marinade, I'm just going to go and wash my hands. People who cook, you know, wash their hands all the time. So this Corona situation we're in, you know, anyone who's a regular cook is quite used to washing their hands regularly. So what I'm going to do with my chicken is just sprinkle smoked paprika over it, let it go in before I soak it in the marinade. This is one of my little secret tricks with chicken. I find it loves paprika, chicken and paprika. Even if you're just making a simple chicken sandwich with roast or fried chicken, just put a little sprinkle of paprika on it. After it's cooked, will change the flavour profile amazingly. So we'll just leave those there. I'm going to blitz up the marinade, everything into a plastic bag, and then we're going to cook them off tomorrow. Off to wash my hands again. Okay, so let's get this bad boy on. There you can see. So I've got all the flavours infused. I haven't got bits of coriander or lime leaf on my chicken that I'm going to chew into. It's all blended in nicely. So what we're going to do now is put the chicken and the marinade in a plastic bag. Now, one important thing, you know, please use biodegradable plastic. I only buy oxy-biodegradable plastic bags, you can see there, which means if they're not recycled or they do go to landfill, they will break down naturally and quickly. That's it. You could probably do 6 pieces with this amount of marinade. I only need 4, and then I just pour it all in. Lovely. You can smell the smoke. And then I'm just gonna not waste any. As I say, I normally make these up in bulk and freeze them off. I've got an old 44-year-old boat that we take out when we're allowed to, and have small barbecues on there off a little marine grill. It's amazing. You will see it in the future once we are allowed out cruising again. I will do one of my barbecue and snacks videos. So there it is in the bag. leave that overnight. We'll grill it up tomorrow, and we're going to grill it against ordinary non-marinated chicken breasts, so we can actually see if there's a difference. The yogurt will tenderize the chicken more. The lactic acid in there will, and the enzymes will work on the enzymes in the meat to break them down, make it more flavorful, make it more tender. Okay, now time to grill the yogurt marinated chicken. I've also prepared an unmarinated chicken breast just by putting some salt, black pepper and garlic powder on it. I've scored it the same as I did for the marinated one, and we're going to cook them off side by side, so when we do the taste test we can see what's different. So that one goes on first. This is a medium grill, and they're just going to cook for 6 minutes exactly. They should be then nice and succulent. Right, that's 6 minutes up. There we go. That's the regular chicken breast, and this is our yogurt one with a nice bit of colour on top. We'll let those rest for a couple of minutes, let the juices absorb back inside, and then up for the taste test. Okay, let's have a look at these before we do the taste test. That's just, oh yes, perfectly cooked. Still juicy, cooked all the way through. Shane, this is for you, brother. Okay, let's have a look at the regular one. Yeah, I'm still tender, still juicy. Yeah, cooked all the way through. Yeah, slice is nice. Okay, time for the taste test. Okay, we'll start with the regular grilled chicken, just seasoned with garlic powder, salt, pepper. Nice. Juicy, nice taste to it. I wouldn't turn that away if someone served it up to me at a barbecue. Now let's try the yogurt one. A lot more flavour. You've got the smoke, you've got, I don't know what the yogurt's done to it, but it's done something, and you've got all that flavour, everything we added to the marinade. And it's soft. Oh, yeah, another piece. We also got a nice, slightly crispy, I should say it's skinless, but like skin on it, which is, and the smoke. Not overpowering, it comes as an aftertaste after you've swallowed the chicken. Yeah, Shane, you asked for the yogurt marinade. There it is. You and your family and your friends all over the world can now do it at home. I'm Brian Davis, the amateur cook with time on his hands. Please subscribe, it means a lot to me. Hopefully by the time you've seen this, I've got to 100 subscribers. 1,000 is then my next target. Please help me achieve that goal. If you've liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. And as usual, if you haven't liked it, give it a thumbs down. I'll improve. Thanks very much.